So in this example, we have a list of names, and next to each name, we have a code for a country from which that person comes. Now, often in databases, we use codes for entering data instead of typing out whole words. And the reason for this is that we want to minimize the number of mistakes we're going to make when we enter information into that table. So by typing just 3 or 4 letters, we are less likely to make a typing error and type something in incorrectly than we are if we have long words. So over here you see we've got another table, and this table has the codes and the name which goes with each code, country name. So what we want to do is next to each player, go and type in their country and have that code now turned into their country name. So we're going to write a function, and we're going to use a function called lookup, but there are 2 lookup functions. One's called VLOOKUP and the other one's called HLOOKUP. So V is for vertical, and we're going to use that one because our information is vertically arranged. We have another one called horizontal. So if our information was over here horizontally arranged like this, so if it said C code there and C name here, and we had the codes up here and the information underneath, etc., then we would use an H code, okay, to look up the information from that table. But we're going to use this vertical table, so we'll use a VLOOKUP function. And as normal, once we type the function, we open the bracket. Excel is going to give us some help to figure out how to fill this function in. So the first thing says lookup value. The word value gives me a clue. It's one thing. So what am I looking up? I'm looking up this code over here. So I'm just going to click on that cell. It's going to put the code into there for me. Then I'm going to type a comma. Now I need a table array. So an array is a whole table that has many columns, many rows, usually. So here is my table array. This is where I'm going to go and look for the information that I want. Now, I'm not going to highlight or include the headings for my table. I'm just going to go and include the data. So I'm highlighted that information over there. I press a comma again. Now I need the column index number. So what they're looking for here is they want to know which column has the information that I would like to be put into the cell. So where's the answer going to be to my question? Now I could have a table with a whole lot of columns over here, and I could choose from any of those columns to send back. The first column must contain the code, but the second, third, fourth, fifth column could contain anything. So we need to tell it which column we're looking for. So my table really only has 2, 1, 2. So it's the second column that has the information that I want. And then you'll see that this last bit's got square brackets. So I don't actually have to put that last bit in. I'm going to be lazy, leave it out, close my brackets, and there I've written a function. This function's obviously gone and looked in here because it's found the word Serbia, but Serbia is not the correct answer. And the reason that it's got the incorrect answer is because I was lazy and I didn't do that last bit. Okay, so if I go back into my function, I put the comma in, I've got 2 options here for that last bit. It's called range lookup. I can have equals true for an approximate match. So if I leave it out, it defaults to true, and it'll just look for anything that's sort of similar. So it finds Serbia and it goes, yeah, that's about right. We'll have that one. Okay. If we make it false, however, then we are going to get an exact match. So my lookup function's only going to find one that's exactly the same. So that's what we want to do. We want to put false in there. Okay. And then, look at that. It works. Okay.